Shin Godzilla being in black and white is an idea that I always thought was interesting, but was never on board with. Recently, I watched Shin Godzilla ORTHOchromatic. I keep mistakenly calling it monochromatic, but it's orthochromatic, like orthodontist, which is what Godzilla in this movie really needs, to be honest. I mean, they even say, how does he even eat with those teeth? Just to preface, I really like Shin Godzilla. I think it was an excellent and sort of subdued reimagining of the original film from a more modern and bureaucratic lens, and had plenty of uniqueness to offer. However, this video will not be a full dissection of the film, as I've already done that a few years back, so go check it out. Shin Godzilla is a movie with a lot of brilliant visual work. Obviously, some of the CG isn't the best in a few shots, but the framing of everything still remains solid, and I think orthochromatic provides a flavor that's certainly, obviously different, but overall kind of a mixed bag. There are some great shots in this movie that actually work well when recontextualized in a different color swap, for lack thereof, technically. Frames of Godzilla just looming from above and the conferences spread throughout definitely come off as rather powerful and engaging imagery. It's very much worth noting that Ono pulled a lot of cues from Kihachi Okamoto's Japan's Longest Day when it comes to the film's visual and editing styles. However, for a good chunk of it in motion, it doesn't quite feel as legit, so to speak. Now, I'm fully aware that orthochromatic is very much a novelty piece, in the same way -1's minus color version is only meant to be a supplement for the main film. But this brings me to a point where I feel orthochromatic kind of falters in comparison. And it's that Shin Godzilla already has a very established identity through its use of color, mainly regarding the uncanniness of how Godzilla's existence is treated. The scenes where he's roaming about Kamata, starts evolving, and uses his atomic breath for the first time, they all use color very well to emphasize the sheer idea that Godzilla is an alluring creature that is beyond our very comprehension. So when you get rid of that, the movie kinda loses that sort of implied dread that comes with it. It's also weird seeing more modern technology in a black and white film, but I've seen it done much worse, to be honest. And it doesn't really damper my enjoyment for the film. So when given the chance, should you watch Shin Godzilla ORTHOchromatic? Personally, it's nothing too crazy. Obviously, if you want to watch it, go ahead, because you're experiencing the film in a new way, and that alone is enough to justify its existence. However, I feel like it could have done more to go with that retro feel. Like how minus color had some artificial grain and heavier shadows to sell you the idea that it's like a movie that came out in the 40s or 50s. ORTHOchromatic, while it does kind of evoke that sort of feel as Japan's Longest Day in some areas, it does leave a little more to be desired. But hey, Shin Godzilla is still a good movie. And it's not the end of the world if there exists a slightly lesser version of the film when we still have the main one. Anyway, those are my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think by commenting below. I want to give a shout out to my channel members and my supporters on Patreon, where if you guys like what you see, and if you want early access to videos and exclusive content, feel free to click the link below. And pre-orders for my first ever novel, Titanius Book 1, Rise of the Titans, are now up on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and Walmart. So if you like super robots, giant monsters, and Greek mythology, go get yourself a copy. Other than that, feel free to like, share, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff, and see you guys next time. Take it easy, y'all.